I would like you just to say briefly your name, your field of work, and how it is related to ecosystem services, and maybe also your expectations for today. Can be good words or bad, whatever your expectations. So maybe Harald, you can start with a good example.
Okay, very good morning from my side as well. My name is Harald Mossack. I am coordinating the area of biodiversity, forests and natural resources within GIZ headquarters near Frankfurt. My expectations for today is that this is a training course that we developed with Isabel, with two other colleagues of ours, and this training course has been developed to make the TEEP, the economics of ecosystem and biodiversity. Oh, thank you. A little bit closer to reality, in the sense that we try to translate the outcomes of the TEEP studies into development planning. So the course is basically about this topic, and my expectation is that you find it very good and maybe apply it in the future in your areas. Thank you very much.
Good morning, my name is Jamie Urban. I work with UNDP. My field is e-learning development for e-learning modules for the 19 countries that I work with, including on ecosystem services. And actually one of the modules that I'm developing for CBD is looking at incorporating ecosystem services into development planning. My expectation is to find some good examples to include in the module.
Good morning. My name is Ahmed Al-Malki. I'm from Saudi Wildlife Authority from Saudi Arabia. I work for conservation department, and I manage IES reserve at the center of Saudi Arabia. I came today to get some experience and share some information with our colleagues here. And I hope that we'll get some good experience from this session.
Good morning, my name is Chris Dickens. I'm from the Institute of Natural Resources in South Africa. I'm an aquatic ecologist, but I'm presently doing a project on the integration of natural resource management. And this training workshop just came at exactly the right time, because we had actually the opportunity, and we already started working on incorporating ecosystem services into an actual development plan for a catchment in South Africa. And if that can actually be successful, then it will actually roll out to the whole of South Africa. So I'm actually really pleased to have this opportunity to learn something more which might help us to do it better.
My name is Mahmood Chima. I'm from Pakistan. I'm working for IES in Pakistan, and I'm managing the IES Islamabad program office, where we have diverse programs. We have programs related to environmental assessment, climate change, biodiversity conservation. We are working closely with the government and trying to help integrate these environmental programs into the development process. My expectation from this session is that the global experience that GIS received over a period of time, and this manual and training methodology that has been developed, how best can we learn and then try to get benefit and incorporate in the development process. The other piece of information is that GIZ is planning to have this infrastructure program in Pakistan, and they also have this biodiversity component of that, for which we approached IUCN, and they want to see that what are the areas that are mutually beneficial. So I will be attending this session partly because I have other engagements, but I consider this a welcome chance to be.
Good morning to everyone. I am Pathogen Mumbanya from the Philippines. I work for a local-based NGO in Nanido, Palawan as a program assistant. We are currently implementing program on coastal resource management as well as community-based healthcare program. My expectation here is that since I am new here, I hope to learn more from different practices and strategies regarding this development planning, integrating into ecosystem services, and hope to adapt it in our place. And also, our NGO as well as the local government of our place is planning to partner with GIZ Philippines on vulnerability assessment. So,
good morning, everybody. I'm Beatrice Jacqueline. I'm from IECN Protected Areas Program, and I'm based in Africa. And so I'm working with the Protected Areas Program for West and Central Africa. And I'm involved in the development of training courses for park managers and at local level and national level. And I'm very interested in developing courses on how to help these park managers develop the dialogue with the private sector that have some stress for protected areas. Talking about mining sector, which is really increasing in the region. So I hope that this session will help me to provide some argument for park managers to incorporate that process.
Hi, good morning. I'm Warren Masters from South Africa. I work for De Beers mining company focusing on diamonds. I'm a biodiversity coordinator. We're developing an assessment method to assess our impact in terms of ecosystem services, and I'm interested in combining this, or learnings out of this, into a method that we can use on all of our mining operations.
Hi, my name is Holly Booth. I'm from the UNEP World Conservation Monitoring Centre in Cambridge, UK, and I also sit on the Secretariat for the Subglobal Assessment Network, which is a global knowledge sharing platform for ecosystem assessment practitioners, primarily to build capacity in undertaking and using ecosystem assessments. So I hope that today I can take some lessons onto the network in how to mainstream ecosystem assessments into
Hello everybody, I'm Justine Delang. I'm working for the French committee of IECN. I just joined the team 2 months ago and I work on ecosystem services. So we are doing different publications on this topic, and one publication will deal with integrating ecosystem services into policy and development planning. So I'm working with the local authorities to see how we can do that. So I would like to have some examples and to inspire myself from things that have been done.
Good morning. My name is Yoav Sagi. I'm with the Open Landscape Institute in Israel. And we just began a kind of a pilot project of ecosystem services, implementing ecosystem services in the rural area in Israel. My expectation is to learn from some concrete experience, how to translate the wake term of ecosystem services to practice. And I request, since my hearing is not so well, and I lost my hearing device in this cell, any help in raising your voice would be very good.
You will try out.
And
Just let us know in case.
Okay, you should speak with the man.
Yeah, I will.
I'm Benja Westerberg from the Global Economics Program at IECN. I have previously worked a fair bit with evaluation of ecosystem services, so I have experience with how the fact of valuing ecosystem services, how that can help guide policies. At IECN, I'll be working more with looking at the value of provisioning services to sustaining rural livelihoods. experience with GIS. I see it really written all over. So what I will get out of the session, I will see today. So I will know a little bit more later on. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I am Ikem Khadi from Botswana. I work for the Department of Environmental Affairs. Botswana is about to implement the WAVE program, so I found it fitting to attend this workshop so that I can get first-hand information on implementation of this ecosystem services in development building.
My name is Chen Yen Noah. I work for the University of California Natural Reserve System, which is a collection of 38 protected natural areas utilized and managed by the university for research, teaching, and public service, K-12 environmental education. With IUCN, I am working with the Commission on Ecosystem Management in a thematic group called the Mediterranean-type Ecosystems Thematic Group. And we're about to embark on an assessment of ecosystem services provided in Mediterranean regions. So I'm hoping to get a better understanding of the classifications and the criteria used to make sure that our assessment is in conformance with IUCN's structure.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Sadia Boktoya from Ghana. I work with IUCN project office in Ghana. My area currently with IUCN is I'm working on Red Plus, but my personal interest is actually I'm an environmentalist, so issues of ecosystem services is of personal interest to me. I've also been involved at the national level in discussions, and Ghana is currently looking at integrating climate change into development planning in the various sectors. So I think knowledge from you will be very useful in passing it on to those discussions in the country. And also trying to see how this links up with Red Plus as well. Thanks.
Okay, so there are 3 more colleagues over there, and I would like you to come to join the group. Friends from Peru. Karina as well, please. Just take your chair and maybe there's not enough space, you can make some more space.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Karina Pinasco. I work in the Peruvian Amazon. And I tell you my expectation in Spanish. Bueno, me interesa mucho el tema porque vengo de una región en la Amazonía peruana donde ya estamos incorporando dentro de las políticas públicas o intentando incorporar los servicios ecosistémicos. Ya tenemos experiencias bastante interesantes y queremos ver cómo mejoramos lo que ya se inició en base a las lecciones aprendidas.
If you give me 1 second to translate, because I would just forget it. So Karina, she comes from Peru, from the Amazon, and basically her expectation for today is to learn a little bit more about how to integrate ecosystem services, while in the Peruvian Amazon you're already working and there are already a lot of action going on integrated ecosystem services into spatial planning, for example.
Excellent.
Okay.
Mi nombre es Silvia Reategui, soy de Perú, trabajo para el gobierno regional de San Martín y lo que espero de este evento es poder aprender un poco más sobre cómo poder usar los servicios ecosistémicos para beneficio de la sociedad. Nosotros en la región ahorita tenemos ya 2 proyectos, primero a nivel del país de compensación por servicios ecosistémicos hídricos, estamos buscando crear el fondo para el agua y estamos haciendo un mapeo en toda la región para identificar el potencial que tenemos entre los diversos tipos de servicios ecosistémicos para ver el mecanismo de preservarlos y también de beneficiar a la mayor cantidad de población posible.
So Silvia, she's from the regional government of San Martin, which is a region in Peru in the Amazon, and her expectation is to learn more on ecosystem services and especially on how to use them to benefit people, how to improve the benefit for people, and also on poverty eradication. There are a couple of projects going on in Peru, for example, the National Water Fund for the capital of Peru, Lima, a couple of pilot projects on payments for ecosystem services, basically on water services and other types of ecosystem services. I hope I did not forget anything. Okay. So, there's one more, sorry.
Good morning, my name is Angela Melodia. I work for ACRA, that is an Italian NGO. We are operating in different countries in Africa and Latin America, and I am interested too in how to put in practice the concept of ecosystem services.
Okay, thank you very much. So there's a rich diversity of nationalities, of knowledge, of experience, also of expectations, and I hope we can fulfill at least the majority of these expectations, probably not all of them. I would like to present you the schedule for today. I don't know if you had a chance to look at the website where I uploaded the schedule, just to, it says schedule, yeah. I really like it because it's my size. I think it's from kindergarten. So we are in the first round of welcoming, then we will have a short introduction to the approach on how to integrate ecosystem services into development planning we developed at GIZ, and also to the training and the methodology especially, because you might have noticed it's different. It's a very proactive and interactive approach. And then we will start with exercises, doing group works, group discussions, plenary discussions, role plays. So it will be really, you won't get bored at all. It will be a heavy day because, as you can see, we have a really tight schedule. This course is designed for 2 to 4 days, so this is the first time we will do it on one day. That will be tough, and I will have the responsibility to look at the time and maybe to cut discussions and cut group works, and I really hope we will finish at 6 o'clock. I will try hard. I will put this on the wall or somewhere else. They told me not to put more things on the wall. I will put that somewhere where you can see it all the time so you know what's coming next. Just briefly, I don't know if somebody of you has worked or has heard about the Harvard case method. Completely new to you? It says the Harvard case method. I'm so sorry. Well, basically, it's an interactive approach, which means in this case, there will be only one theoretical input, only one PowerPoint presentation at the beginning, and the rest is because, as I said, there's a diversity of persons, of knowledge, of experiences, and we are basically facilitating this, and the idea is to have an interactive and horizontal learning. Because you know a lot, you know a lot, you know a lot, and maybe I know also some things, and together we will have a really rich knowledge and know how to find better solutions. So the idea is we have technical inputs, and this will be really short today, so I had to skip things from the original training design, and I skipped basically the theoretical inputs. There will be only one, as I said. And then we will have casework. I don't know if somebody of you has already seen this map. This is the map of Bakul, which is a fictitious country. And this is with the purpose to take it out of your reality, because usually people will say, no, this will never work in my country because the Minister of Agriculture is like this, and the law on water is like that, and the law on land is whatever. So the idea is to take it out of your reality, take it to another, a really beautiful country, which is Bakul, and you will get more information on Bakul. And then you will do casework on this fictitious case. And then we will always have reflection, moments of reflection, of discussion, and we will present the results from the group works, and we will discuss it. And then we will also always make the link to reality. So we won't stay in Bakul all day, we will always link back to reality, because the idea is for you to take home the new learning messages and be able to apply it in your daily work. So it's a practice-oriented and interactive learning, and that is why the rules are so important.
this one says working rules. Yeah, I'm just going to read them to you, and I'm going to put it somewhere to be able to see it all day. Listen to each other is really important, not only talking, but also listening to the others in order to learn from each other. Participate in an active way. This is really important because you will have to work a lot today. It's not about listening, sitting somewhere and working on the computer. It's about working and exchanging, basically. You should always ask whenever there's something you don't understand. You will get quite a lot of material, you will get quite a lot of information on Bakul. I mean, as you never heard of this country before, you will need some information to understand what's going on in Bakul. And just in case you don't understand anything, or in case you have questions regarding the materials, just ask me. You will also have to work on the basis of assumptions. As in almost all the world, there's